And we got about a half a cup of coffee. Just had brunch. Decided it was too hot to do yard work today. So, the air was just right for Skyrim. And here we go. I'm thinking we just started the Mages Guild quest, so we need to go out to Sarthal. Let's play around a little bit with that. Where are we? Well, we're in the snow. Looks like we're up north. I would say we're near the northern coast between Solitude, which is that way, and Dawnstar, which is that way. So let's find out. Yep, Solitude that way, Dawnstar that way. So we need to go to Sarthal, which is way over here. We've never been there yet.
I'm sick of this place.
Yes, Pancakes, you were here yesterday. What's up? Welcome back. We're going to do some Mage Guild stuff. We're going to try not to play with the game too much, but to just play the game instead. That's what we're hoping to do anyway. Should be able to jump over this. If we get it right. Oh, we can just walk over it. Okay. Well, it's good to see you back, Pancakes. I take it you kind of enjoyed what you saw. That's why you came back. And if you have any questions or anything, just blurt it out. And I'll do my best to answer it if I have an answer. Did we get the deer? No. He just like walked away from us. Oh, that's it. We're going after you now, dude. You're going down. There you go. Why? Because I wanted the cooked venison. And fire cooks food. That's a mod that I'm using. So if you light them up like that, you actually get a venison chop.
Feisty, aren't you?
Somebody's shooting at us. Who's this guy? Bandit Highwayman Archer. Alright, buddy, you want to go? Let's do it. Think you're all that in a bucket
Let's make
of
some
shrimp?
friends.
Your kind has no place here.
I'll cut you down. And steal your stuff. What's up, Gears? What's up is we decided it was too hot to do yard work today, so we're just playing Skyrim instead. Took the dogs for a walk, made some brunch, but now we're playing. And I think we're going to do some Mage Guild stuff, because we need to go to Sarthal and talk to Tolfthir. And go do that. What is that? It's not telling me what kind of ore that is, but we'll mine it anyway. It looks like it might be iron, but it might be silver. Quicksilver. Well, that was worth mining. We got a troll up here. Yes. I see you. Come on, Frosty. Frosty the troll man. Did I miss seeing you fix that sky shard at the end of your stream yesterday? Yes, you did. You want to go take a look at it? I had to rerun Dynalot because that was I used a mod that added distant LOD for all the sky shards. It's an add-on mod so that you can see them from a ways away, right? The thing is that Dynalot used that information to produce the LOD. So, and we've already, well, I moved it over. It was under the corner of this building because this building is added by the Great Cities, right? So this is a mod added building. And so what I ended up doing was I moved it up. It was in 3 parts. The sky shard itself was one part. There was a marker for harvesting it. And then there was the beam of light that goes straight up off the top of the sky shard. So it was 3 different pieces that I needed to move. But what I did was I put them right up here. So I put the sky shard here, I put the marker up here, and I put the beam up here. But I've already collected this one, so the beam is not here right now. But it was right about where I'm standing, all the way down in the bottom here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I can walk into that. That doesn't have collision. All right, but anyhow, yeah, it was in the corner of that building, so we moved it. Ooh, a chest. But then I had to rerun Dynalot so that the distant LOD of the beam going up was matched the new location. So yeah, fixed it. Now it's not under the building anymore. I put it up on top of that tower. But yeah, that's a conflict between Better Cities and Towns by Soldier of War and Sky Shards. It really needs a patch. But the way that I did it, I can't share that patch because I incorporated it with a mod that it's a plugin that I created called Nico's Repair File. So it basically has a bunch of different files that are masters for that file. Everything that I've been fixing in my game, I dump in there. But you would need to have the same load order that I have in order for it to work for you. But you can always go back and watch that. The stream from yesterday to figure out, okay, well, what does it take to do it? What do I need to load? And you can use it like a tutorial. Because I would rather teach a man to fish than give him a fish. There's a bar down there. Well, we want to go down here.
Huh?
Now they're all aggroed, probably because I passed by the bar.
Enjoy your last breath.
Oh my gosh, now we're gonna go kill the bar.
I've got some fight left in me.
Of course you do, Tolftir. Yeah, it's the bar.
I'll gladly kill you myself.
You won't get away.
Where are you? You're up there. Can I even go up there? No, not climbing that ice wall. Alright, so now we need to go get the bar. So that they're not all aggroed, so we can actually do the quest. Oh, we got more bad guys over here. I'll light you guys up. Alright, where's the bar? I don't think we're in combat anymore, are we? Yeah, we are. Oh, that's because this
Who
guy's
are you trying
here.
to impress?
Oh, we went for the ankles. Oh, we got another one up here now? No. We're still in combat. So maybe I should get that mod that Jeff was talking about, leave combat. There's the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, your little cubbies too. Alright, we out of combat? Let's find out. No, we're still in combat. With whom, may I ask? I don't know. We may have to get that mod. Because we like to fly over the world and things get aggroed and then we're away from them, but they are still aggroed. Okay, now we're not in combat.
Well, your classmates certainly seem eager to learn. How do you think we should spend the remainder of our classroom time? Until next time. And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
That was interesting.
Did you hear something?
I'm ready, let's go.
All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Well, at least we're in...
Did you hear something?
Oh my gosh.
Anybody there?
See, I'm not in combat,
Think you can take me?
but they are.
Tell you what. Over here.
Enjoy your last
You in the
breath.
back. I'll kill you.
We just have lots of bandits because of OBIS. Just slide tackle them, chop them.
You're dead.
You truly believe you can kill me?
Who's dead?
You are deluded.
We got more bad guys over here.
You can't defeat me.
All right.
Well, these guys are they're fighting the rhinos.
You're
Death
already
awaits
dead.
you.
I love the challenge.
Are we even?
Yeah. That's
We got a little Reekling dude over here too. Oh my gosh, it just gets crazier and crazier. All right, who else can we kill? And now they're beating up on the rhino.
I've got some fight left in me.
Look at all the spells going off. Oh, that guy's running away. I'm going in, Tolter. You guys follow me. I want to get that Sarthal amulet. Well, they followed me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Shouldn't you be talking, Tolfter?
Well, are there any questions before we begin?
No.
I don't have any more questions. What would you like me to do?
Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you
So I'll go find Arniel Gain.
Please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies. Alive?
He's over here, isn't he? Somewhere.
Cesargo, what shall we have you do? Why don't you verify that...
Arniel. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Don't touch anything!
Tolfdir sent me to help you.
What? Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine, just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Until next time.
Grab an enchanted rings. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. Except for this one. That enchantment is relevant.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right?
I'm trapped in here.
How in the world did that happen?
I pulled an amulet off the wall.
Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
This isn't it.
There's no gold. Nothing shiny at all.
Nothing shiny at all.
Disappointed. You wouldn't be allowed to take it.
I love the
There was.
Khajiits.
Like anyone would even notice in our dismiss.
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. You and the wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what effect might your spells have?
Breaking the door? Speaking of magic, let's use a magic weapon.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
Come on, Tolftir. I want to talk to the Sijic.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place?
How about we get something to eat and drink?
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Sijic Order believes in you.
On high alert.
You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
Some sort of ghost or apparition appeared. It spoke to me.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw?
It said something about danger ahead, and the Sijic Order.
The Sijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Sijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time. Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? Take care now. Over here.
Yeah. That's your best?
Ha! Yeah.
Hey, watch it.
You must have a death wish. So tell me, do you? Do you have a death wish? Big mistake!
Let's go this way. We have a way to climb up over here. We also have a trap right there. Set it off.
Lesson learned. You'll regret that.
We'll go around the normal way. Somebody left a dagger down there. Oh my! Sneak up on me like that. That actually looks really good with the new cube map, doesn't it? Let's take a peek. Oh, shiny. So that's that 1 pixel cube map. We'll take that and 1 glass arrow. Going in. That's a trap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, you set the trap off, dude. Not me.
Is that the best you've got?
Puzzle. Easy puzzle. I do love immersive interactions. Great mod. Like a lot of J Serpa stuff. He likes all the immersive things. And so do I. Better arm yourself.
Fire shall cleanse this realm of you.
I remember this one. So I think the trick to this one is start here. First time I came across that, it was a little bit of a challenge.
I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Well, catch up and don't step on the stupid trap. You always step on that trap right there. So I'm going to go stand over here while you go step on the trap. Oh, you missed the trap this time? He normally steps right on it.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined we'd find something like this. Why is this buried so far within Sarthol? Is someone there? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
You can do better than that.
There! Now attack them!
Ow! Pathetic and predictable.
I'm not the only one seeing this, am I? Why, this is utterly unique.
Hey, what's up? Glad to have caught your stream, yeah. Well, welcome. We're doing Sarthol. And we want the Galder Amulet fragments. We just found the Eye of Magnus. And we're here with good old buddy Tolfdir, who has a skin condition. We'll take your staff. And the black soul gem. And the potion. And give me back my arrow. Okay, let's talk to Tolfdir.
This is simply fascinating.
What is this thing?
What is this thing?
I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I like his armor.
The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform
I also love
Savos
Rudy's
Aran
candles.
of this discovery? Please, hurry.
So, I wonder... Can we stand on it? Yeah, sort of. Okay. I just never tried standing on it before, so I wanted to give that a shot. That is a word wall. Ice form statue. Well, would you take that one at 30 or would you take that one at 50? I think I would take this one at 50. And better armor rating too. Just saying. I wonder if I went with an environment map on the bow, because the reflection on that looks really good also. Alright, let's go back and talk to Savos. I kind of want to pull that. Thank you. Savos. So we never mined that. We need to mine this. This is silver, I think. Yep. Well, it must have been in there a while. It's dark. So what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. How about we set up a tent? We'll go talk to Savos in the morning. Get going about 7 in the morning. Now don't leave your tent. I left a tent somewhere. I'm not sure where. I had to make a new tent. So don't leave your tent. Cooked boar meat. We'll eat that. She just grabs the whole jug of milk. Check this out. Oh, and that's that is Sky Idols kicking in there. Well, you're not hungry or thirsty anymore, so let's go. What do we have over here? Mature ice troll. That doesn't look like an ice troll, does it? That looks like an ice wraith. Stole your soul. So is the ice troll up here? Says it is. He looks pretty dead. But it doesn't say he's dead, it says he's alive. Now it says he's dead. Maybe he was just taking a nap. Skyrim, gotta love it. Off to the college.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
That's Orag. I think Savos is
Need something?
up here. He's usually sitting up there. Man, they never fix their rugs. Place is always a mess. There's Savos.
Well, you are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken.
No, we haven't.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
I need to speak to you about Sarthal.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now.
We found something in Sarthal, and Tolfdir thinks it's important.
Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, perhaps this will be helpful.
Thanks for the staff.
All right then.
Oh, Maribel. I do love the lighting. Maribel. She's usually over in the dorm area, isn't she? And she's usually sitting upstairs over there. Well, let's go over there.
Greetings.
You're not Maribel.
There you are. I've been trying to find
That's
you.
Feralda.
I just wanted to let you know that Ancano's been asking about you. I think he's looking for you.
Why would Ancano be looking for me?
I'm not sure. Just, well, mind what you tell him, all right?
Oh, we're missing that piece of dialogue.
Is there a problem?
Oh, no, we're not.
No. Well, I don't think so. Between the two of us, there are rumors about him. That this advisor position he has is a sham, an excuse. That what he's really doing is spying for the
I do love the
Thalmor,
Mage
trying to
Armor
feed them
SPID.
information. Whether it's true, I can't say. But it never hurts to be a little suspicious, does it?
Thanks for the warning.
You're welcome.
I'd like training in destruction magic.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
We can't train anymore right now anyway. Thanks, though.
See you around.
Yes?
Eleanor. She must be interesting NPC. So Maribel is either over there or she's over here. Now, did we... Hitting the books. Let's find out where she is. So she's not there, which means she's over here. She's not over there either.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard.
She is over here.
Still, there's always room for improvement.
And I think she's sitting upstairs on a bench in the stairwell. So first we need to find the stairwell. She's usually right up here. Yep.
Well, you're certainly making a name for yourself.
The Archmage asked me to see you about class.
Yes, from what I've heard, I expect Tolfdir will be occupied for some time. That is a problem, isn't it? I suppose someone else will need to look after the apprentices for now.
What should I do if there's no class?
Well, perhaps it's time for some independent study. Check with Urag Groshab in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of any references to this thing that you and Tolfdir found. I'd like to know as much as we can about it.
Okay. Urag. And then Orthorn. This means we get to go kill some dark mages. Take out the collar. Well, let's go talk to Urag. Arcanium. I kind of like that word, Arcanium. Urag. So yeah, the 1 pixel cube maps, they do a nice job on all the metal surfaces. That's Colette.
Was there something? You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
I need to learn about something we found in Sarthal.
I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway.
I'm sorry.
I like the iCube map, too.
You don't have anything that can help?
I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
Are there any special books you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study. But more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Yeah, it does. Alright, well,
Alright then.
that's enough for now. I do love your robes, dude. Very ornate. Oh.
Eleanor,
That looks
the library
ominous,
is
doesn't
in
it?
disarray.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthal, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
I'm sorry. It's just
Yes, we did. I just informed the Archmage.
I am well aware. Tolfdir is still in Sarthal, is he? I shall be expecting a full report from him when he returns.
I look forward to killing this guy.
Why does this matter to you?
Something was discovered in Sarthal that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help.
It's a pretty good battle
You may
mage
go now.
kind of armor. You don't deserve to wear that on
I have many important things on my mind.
Of course you do. Like a pile of poop. Poop for brains.
Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
I'm quite sure we don't need to be speaking yet. I gotta go find Orthorn. And I know where he is. Should we do the dive? Let's do the dive.
By shore. Is that Azure a star?
Yes, it is. How did I come by it? Well, I found a corpse of a guy who stuffed his soul in it.
Been tending your
thinking he could
hounds?
be
You
immortal.
smell like a wet dog.
And may you poop on warm sands too. Going up. One more flight. And if you have a fear of heights, close your eyes. Because we're flipping a Yui. And we're going, oh, we didn't make the jump. We can make that jump. Can we climb up here? No. Won't let me climb up there. Can we jump up there? Yes, we can. Alright, well, we need to throw a save right here because this is a good place to die. Alright, hold on to your butts! We made it. It's a leap of faith. Apparently that's not the first time we've done that one. I use a couple different things for lighting. The main lighting mod that I use is Lux Via, Lux Orbis. So that'll handle interior, exterior, and also the lighting on the roads. Now, as far as lighting in the world, there's a few things that influence that. One of them is Reshade. So RTGI, Global Illumination, from Pascal Glitcher, who is MartyMcFly. That's a Patreon-only thing. But you can get a copy of that. This just has more options, so you can tweak it a little more. But if you don't want to throw the money out to pick up the Patreon one, you can get the same thing in NVIDIA Control Panel or GeForce Experience. If you go into Game Filters and you add a filter, if you come down here to SSRTGI, this one, that's the same filter. It has less options, but it's the same post-process shader. Okay, so that's another way to get it if you don't want to buy it here in Reshade. But the Reshade one will have more options, more ways you can tweak it. The other thing I'm using is a couple of sharpening filters. One here from, again, MartyMcFly. and I use his ambient occlusion, MXAO. And then liquid lens it's an effect around the screen when looking at bright lights. God rays is also the same thing, really. It's if you're looking at a bright light, it gives it more bloom, and I've toned it way down. And then the other thing that would be affecting lighting would be, of course, Rudy's ENB for Obsidian weathers, and I've tweaked this version. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. Both the NVIDIA setting and the one in Reshade are pretty heavy on the frame rate. So you're going to lose some frames. But it depends on where your bottleneck is. If your bottleneck is your... I think those are rendered in the GPU, right? So if I'm looking at my frame rate right now, I'm running, what, 60 frames, 58 frames a second. That's pretty darn good, 66. And then if I'm looking at this and I turn it off, so it doesn't really affect it too much. And you can see it just kind of, it's adding more shadow. It's darkening things up. And she's like, I'm bored. I'm going to lay down and take a nap right here. Okay, so that's Sky Idols. But as soon as I move, she'll get up. But yeah, I spent a lot of time messing with lighting. And then as far as Rudy's ENB, I've changed some of the lighting parameters. And not only that, I've also changed the ambient occlusion within ENB. Basically bumped it up a little bit so that shadows are a little bit darker and bright areas are a little bit lighter. The ambient occlusion is going to make the shadows darker. So looking at like this cave, you know, it's dark until you get up on it, and then your eyes will adjust and you can tell, oh wait, there's an entrance there, right? So that's just how your eyes adjust with lighting. 1660 Super and an i7 12th gen. Okay. I don't know if I'd run RTGI with the 1660 Super. I used to have a 1060 GTX, which is pretty similar to a 1660 Super. I was able to run a full ENB, you know, with all the effects in ENB, but as soon as I threw RTGI on top of it, yeah, it dropped my frame rate by about 15. So that was a little bit much for that specific card. Although it's kind of a subtle effect, so it's not really that important to have the ray trace global illumination. If you're running a full ENB, you can get by without it and still have awesome visuals. And that's what I did on the 1060. The 1060 only had 6 gigs worth of VRAM, and so I kept all of I played at 1080p resolution, and I kept all my textures to 2K or less, and I was able to run without stutters, you know, stay below that 6 gigabytes worth of VRAM that my card had available. And then it just became, the CPU I was using was an i7 930. Okay, so even earlier than your i7 12700K. The 12700K is a good processor. So I don't think you're going to have a CPU bottleneck. I think you're going to end up with a GPU bottleneck. but monitor it and see where the bottleneck is. I mean, a lot of people will tell you, oh, well, yeah, reduce shadows, you'll get better frame rate. Well, if it's a GPU bottleneck, yeah, that's true. But if it's a CPU bottleneck, no, it's not true. So it really depends on, first figure out, okay, where is my bottleneck? What is the slowest component? What is slowing down the rest of my system? And then how can I let that have more, you know, give it some room to breathe. Oh, you're going down, dude. Your little buddy over here is going down, too. He's got a power shot on him. There we go. Who's this? It was running away on fire. A mercenary. Did one of them respawn? Yeah, they came back to life. Yeah, I took them out once for you, dude. Yeah, now it's up to you. Yeah, they're tough. The Draymans, they can be tough. Some of them are tougher than others. So let's go find Orthorn. He's way over by Whiterun. So let's go this way. But you know, I like having the Drayman in my game. I like having all the critters from Immersive Creatures alongside all the critters from Roguelike Encounters. And then I threw in ogres and imps from Fourth Unknown, and I threw in goblins, both from Fourth Unknown and also from Mahale. And Mahale's Entons and ogres.
You are brave, Malan Okaran.
I'll rearrange your face.
Your defeat brings me honor.
So that's one of Force ogres right there, fighting a Drayman, no less. Who's being affected by talkative dragons. I kill both you. Yeah, because that's a Drayman. And that is a very cooked ogre. Surprised it's not cooked dog meat. It is a mammoth steak. I think it's Skeever, Wanking Skeever. Came up with fire cooks meat. It's a neat mod. Yeah, they all are great. I like Mahale and I like Fourth Unknown. And then a lot of the creatures that come from like roguelike encounters, the Sloats, and then the ones from Immersive Creatures. Hey, look what they were using to stir the mammoth cheese. Do you know what that is? That's a twin blade I made. That's what that is. Why can't we pick it up? Oh, we knocked it down. There it is. So now we have Thranduil's twin blade too. That's where I left it. This should be, is this Tumble Arch? I think this is Tumble Arch Pass. Sorry dude, don't mean to piss you off. I'm leaving. So that's one of the imps. And they're kind of freaky looking. Yeah, they're kind of freaky looking. I like it though. Put your knife away. There you go. Now we can shoot this guy. You're just gonna sit there. We'll just keep shooting at you. I might want to put a hood on. It's a little cold out. We got to go over this hill and get to the other side because that's where Orthorn is. Big kitty.
Scream, plea, or pray. None of it will matter soon.
Take y'all out. That is a griffin up there. He'll start moving when we get close. It's kind of interesting how they just kind of get stuck. Should we wake him up? That ought to wake you up. Oh yeah, that woke you up. Oh, that woke up the dragon too.
You'll regret that.
Hiding will not save you.
I'm not hiding.
Come on!
Oh, that hurt.
You truly believe you can kill me?
Here, let's do something like this.
You, Dovahkiin.
Yeah, I don't fear you either.
Cheap shot!
I had to heal and drink a potion, but still took you out. We'll take the gold, we'll leave the bones. I think we've already dealt with Croesus up here. Maybe. So yeah, I think we've already been here. Which means we've already dealt with Croesus. Daedric Helm of Peerless Conjuring. Fire Rune. Bones. So you think the dragon was eating mammoths? Kind of looks that way. This is a forgotten dungeon. Or the back end of one. Block 3.
Quiet.
Go check out block 3. Yeah, we have a dwarven ballista. I do love the mod I have that makes her eyes glow. It's a cool mod. They're growing lavender. Indoors with no light. Must be magic. You're a pretty tough little spider there. Well, we can go this way or that way. Let's see what's off this way. Dwarven Spectre.
I don't understand.
You don't have to understand, dude. We got another bad guy over here somewhere. Spider. There you are. Spider. Well, that one had a soul gem. Lots of doors.
Do you have a death wish?
Come out and play. Got him.
Caught me off guard.
So, looking at this reflection right here on the dwarven metal, that's that single pixel cube map on that. It's very reflective. But then I look at the cube map that's on these things, and that's a custom one that was done by Johnny Skyrim. So the single pixel is almost too reflective. But I may be able to turn that down in the environment. Let's check that out. And that's lighting, but I'm looking for reflection. Ambient, point, specular, cube map. So I need to know what time of day it is. So the time of day, it is daytime interior. So let's take a look at that. Cube map, interior day. And it's not really changing anything there. How about the Fresnel interior day? Okay, so it's the Fresnel. We probably want to run it on about, I don't know, for the eyes, we brought it all the way down to 20. So let's take a look at what that looks like at 20. Walking around it. Still reflective. It's almost too much at 20. That's still very reflective. But yeah, up around 100, it's way too overblown. So maybe we want to run it on about, let's try 10. Okay, that gives it some nice reflective property. It's not overblown. Yeah, it's still kind of overblown. So it's a neat feature, but I don't think a piece of rusted metal would be that reflective. You know what I mean? So I need to know what cube map that's using and disable it. So let's go back into this. We're going to go back into this. We're going to crank this back up to 1. That is way too reflective. So what environment map is that thing using? Dwemer. All right. Because that's one we need to disable. Let's throw a save right here. I'm going to fix that really quick. And I said I wasn't going to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. So what cube map is that using? That is Dreamer Sphere Centurion Port. So it's called Dreamer Sphere Centurion Port 01. Defined in Forgotten Dungeons. Let's take a look. Data, meshes. I don't know if that's under architecture. Maybe. Is there one here, Dwemer? I'll tell you what, let's go here because this is going to tell us where it is. No, that's not what I wanted to make bigger. I wanted to make this bigger. No. That one. There we go. So let's go to Dwemer Pipeworks. And we're going to look at the files. Pipework, rework. That's the one. Let's look at the files. So this is 5 hotfix. Oh, we're using an older version. We're using version 4. So let's Dwemer smelter, yada 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 yada. Big halls. Dungeons, Dwemer, big halls. Dungeons, Dwemer, pipes. Okay. So it's under Dungeons, Dwemer. Right? So here we want to go meshes. What is that under? Meshes, Dwemer. Dungeons. So it's either Dwemer or Dungeons. Dwemer. So that's where the smelter is. Hey, what's up, D? So that is a Dwemer smelter. Let's see what that's using. So that is using an environment map. And the environment map it's using is Bronze E. So that's the one we want to get rid of. We don't want to use the single one. So the other one would be under meshes, dungeons. Dwemer. Animated. Here's Centurion Port, that's the one we were looking at. That's the one that had the really shiny. Yeah, you can even see it here. Hey, what's up, Jeff? You got hit with a fire hydrant? Got hit in the neck with a hacky sack? Where'd it come from? Said run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. So 6. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be your backpack while you climb. So textures, cube maps, bronze. That's the one I want to get rid of. So data, textures, cube map, bronze. Bye-bye. So now it's going to use the one that's in the BSA. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back in the game. And we're actually going to... So yeah, that is way too shiny. We need to reload this area. So system save, new save. Where'd it come from? Oh no! It's just crying. Don't cry, girl. It's not the end of the world. We're just restarting. It's okay. It's all good. And we'll see if that fixed the shiny problem. The other one I found was the top of a barrel, Sovngarde barrel. So that is still really shiny, so I may have to reload. That might be getting loaded all the way at system start. So we're going to quit all the way out to desktop. And we're going to reload from the get-go. So please hold. That does not count as a crash. Oh, actually we've been doing good, and we're into it an hour and 22 minutes before I found something I needed to fix. And with no crashing. So yeah, that's good. I like it. I like it. So now we're going to start the game up. Do, where'd it come from? I said run, 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 jump. Should have your Skyrim back up and running again by my birthday. Cool. That is awesome, Jeff. I really missed seeing your game because it's the Jeff experience, as I like to call it. It's really cool what you were able to do, you know, in the way that you decided to mod your game. Very entertaining. I'm having fun watching Ireshot, and he's just taken off like exponentially from when he first started streaming and his game was like vanilla. And then we kind of like corrupted him and told him about mods and how to get some really cool things in his game. And now he's, you know, he's messing around in Blender and messing around in NifScope, and he's making his own Moth paraglider, you know, and stuff like that. And that really, it makes me smile on the inside to see that. It really does. To know that I've kind of inspired somebody to take the steps to make their game better and enjoy it a lot more. Oh my God, that looks so much better. So now it's shiny, but it's not like blind you shiny, right? So that's one of the areas where the single pixel cube map is a little bit much. Needs to get on Patreon to get the great animation and outfit mods. I think I talked him into getting on Patreon for PureDark. so he can get PureDark's upscaler. So he's well on his way. If he's there for PureDark,
Totally hidden.
next he'll be going and getting armor and animations and other things too. You know, once he's there, finds out what he can get. I like how they're growing plants indoors with like only fake light sources. That's really impressive.
All right. First try.
Yep, got it on the first try. Alright, enough sneaking. Let's just go in. What do we got in here? A couple things I want. How about we go with the reverse daggers? I like that animation. That's an Skyrim. Kick you off in the corner there. PureDark, Anchor, Black, Predator. Yes.
Yeah.
I like Black's animations for sure. Anchor's good. But Anchor has a lot of stuff that's Fuse just uploaded a new armor mod. Looks dope. Cool. JG, welcome. Fuse does good stuff too. I kill you. I kill you. I kill you. Yeah, the pipework looks better. I mean, with the texture that I'm using. That's right. I snuck up behind you, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
With the texture I'm using, it looks better with less reflection. Looking at Fuse now. Perseus armor. Oh. Little Clash of the Titans going on. Okay, so here's another one that I might want to get rid of. You see the oil?
Caught me off guard.
So that's using the, he also replaced that cube map. So the oil is like really super duper reflective, right? So let's get rid of that one too. Let's throw a save here. So what I recommend to people is, yeah, go ahead and grab it, but be selective about which ones you're going to use. I didn't use the one for the glaciers, the ice glaciers. And I just turned off bronze. But I'm going to turn off the oil one right now, too. Let's Alt-Tab. No, Alt-Tab. No, Alt-Tab. Okay, there we go. Higher shot, welcome. So this is what I mean about being selective. You see what the oil looks like here? So I want to go into textures, cube maps, and then find the one that says oil. Earl. Where's the Earl one? Or Obsidian, Moonstone, or Opal, Earl. delete that. Okay. So that's going to go back to using the vanilla one. So you see what it looks like right now, right? Super duper reflective and no color. So let's save our game. We need to quit out and reload again. Yeah, we were just commenting that it's fun to see how far you've progressed in your modding and to watch you, you know, take on things like Blender and Nifscope and stuff like that. It's really cool to see. All right. Reloading. And we'll see what the oil looks like with the vanilla cube map. Yeah, it's a bummer to lose everything like Jeff did, but I've been there, and I've also bought a new system and had to rebuild from the ground up too. And it's a process. It takes a while, you know, and it's never ending. They're always coming out with more mods. But what's good about it is when I started over, I knew, okay, well, these are mods I've tried before and they were okay, but I don't really want them in my game now. So I was able to be a little more selective rather than install mods and then have to try to remove them and clean scripts and do all the other garbage. You know, I kind of knew. Found out what your problem is. Exploding meshes. I have to find which is giving me the issue. Exploding. Like they're supposed to explode in the game? Or they're just like exploding? I had trouble for a while with fire. And that was kind of an interesting one. Fuse 00 creator has a lot of male armors. Well, Fuse may be a chick. You never know. Just remember, Surfer 69 is actually Vinny from the Bronx. Okay, just saying. You never know. Okay, so that is the vanilla texture and cube map, and you can see the colors. I like that better. I like that a lot better. So that's what I'm saying about be selective about the cube maps that you decide to use for the single pixel cube map. I just got rid of two of them. I got rid of the one on the bronze because it was too shiny, and I just got rid of the oil one because it took away all the color. So yeah, be selective. Creeping. Oh, big bad guy. Shoot my arrow, big bad guy.
Run.
Oh, big arrow's not doing that. All right, come on, come on. Oh, we blocked that. Oh, it took him out. Nice. Daedric arrows, cool. What's behind door number
Won't be
1?
locked for long.
Death bell. And potions. Pretty dark though. Going up. So this is one of the forgotten dungeons. I really like that mod. Whoa, dude. Oh. Hey, tu brute?
Got my attention. Feisty, aren't you?
Gonna set your electricity back at you, little spider dude.
You truly believe you can kill me? You are deluded. Time to introduce myself.
Bruce Roda!
That's right, I just Fus Roda ya. Kellogg's is getting sued by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Alright. Whatever. The lawyers are the ones that are going to make the money off of that. Not the people suing or Kellogg's. I think this is the first time I've ever done this dungeon. You know. I don't really want to talk politics or religion, but I mean, if you want to talk about current events, we can do that. Just leave politics and religion out of it. We're going down to the secret factory. Willy Wonka's down here. And a bunch of Oompa Loompas. Exploding verticals. Still don't quite understand it. I don't know what exploding verticals are. Oh, you mean vertices? Oh no, this is cool. Are you talking about vertices? Not verticals? Because I know what vertices are. Basically, when you're looking at a mesh, it's made up of points that are located in X, Y, and Z location space, right? But they have an X, Y, and Z location. Those points are called vertices. They're connected by lines that are called edges. Now, you get 3 vertices not on the same line, and they will create a plane. And if you get 4 vertices not in the same plane, that'll create a polygon. Does that make sense? Okay, that requires a key. And that goes back out to Skyrim. Okay, so if you have what's called exploding vertices, those are vertices that aren't rigged to a bone structure. So what happens is when you see them in the game, they'll be just, here's your character, right? Let's say you're wearing a cloak, and there'll be one vertice that'll just be zooming off into nowhere land, right? Because it's not rigged to the bone structure on a skinned mesh. And that's where the problem happens. And that's what an exploding vertice is called. Well, that's why. This is another forgotten dungeon. But we weren't going over here. We were trying to go get the floods in China. Yeah, my daughter was saying she's fine. She's in Yangchung. But she was down in Beijing. So she said she missed everything. Like she was down south when the problem was happening up north, and then she was up north when the problem was happening down south. Yeah, that would be it. You know, anything that's rigged can potentially have a vertice that is not rigged. And all it takes is one vertice that isn't rigged. Well, the only way to fix it would be to load it in Blender and weight that vertice to the bone structure. That would be the only way to fix it. Otherwise, you're always going to have that flyaway vertice. So like on armor, every single vertice on this armor. So if we look at this and we turn on the wireframe. Where's the wireframe? Should be able to turn on the wireframe here. There it is. It's under Profiler. So looking at this armor, every single dot, every single vertice where these lines come together needs to be weighted to the bone structure. Every single one. And if you miss only one and don't give it a weight, then it doesn't know how to move. It doesn't know how it's connected to the bone structure. So then it will fly away. Well, then look for any armor that you've downloaded recently or hair that you've downloaded recently. And specifically armor that has HDT physics. But any armor could do it, or any clothing could do it. If it's not, you know, rigged correctly. Okay, where's Orthorn from where we're at? He's over there. So we need to go that way. I've dealt with flyaway vertices before.
Run, you fool!
Or I'll shoot you point blank. Do a little snipe. How come I've got no... There we go. Where are you at?
Totally hidden.
There you are. You make that long distance shot? No, not really. We got two bad guys over that way. There's one. Oh, they're lighting me up. We're just gonna run up and come get you.
You'll regret that.
And we're gonna get away from you before you explode. Oh, you think you're all that, huh? Okay. You think you can do it. I don't think so.
Don't you see? I am master of the arcane.
Oh, you are, huh? Where are you at? Oh, you're over there. You're master of the arcane, running around in your skivvies.
You cannot even conceive of the...
Yeah!
See, that's why I'm glad I gave him underwear. Because he's not wearing his mage robes. Don't ask me why. He's got them in his inventory. He's just decided he didn't want to wear them. Do a lot of modding. You'll come across it eventually. I actually came across it in things that I was rigging. Ready. And then when I put them in game, I'm like, oh, wow, what's that? A long spike going off into the distance forever. And it was a vertice that I forgot to grab and rig. So that's why you playtest mods that you make before you release them to the public. And the public goes, hey, this is screwed up. You broke my game. No, I didn't break your game. I just released something in an alpha state.
Huh? What is it?
You're dead.
A test subject. Go, Mike!
I got your test subject. Oh, I redid the bottles. Check this out. Now my bottles are transparent when they're empty. So I made them look like glass. Basically, I used the same textures that I was using for these to make the glass transparent. And these are semi-transparent, but these are still full. The ones that'll really show it are the ones that are empty.
Okay. Don't they know? Locke just makes me more curious. Excellent.
Excellent. Oh. So yeah, the empty ones are definitely transparent. Release the hounds! Go get them, vampires.
Look out! Is someone there? What was that? No! That's your
Easy
best,
does
huh?
I just let the vampires go.
No more! I yield! Is that it? Is that your best? You're pathetic!
Yeah, just the empty ones will be transparent.
Your blood will be mine.
Going to enjoy killing you. No.
Bye-bye, vampires.
You think you stand a chance?
Now for the feast.
Smooth strides.
Yeah, I think it's cool that I was able to do that and make them, you know, you can see the things behind them. It's a glass bottle now. Oh, are we crashing? Are we crashing? We're crashing. 1 hour, 53 minutes in. All right, let's find out why. Don't tell me it's my beautiful bottles. I'll be really disappointed. Data. NetScript. Crash. Male head Nord. Lighting shader property. Alpha Moss. Smoke 07. Imp hallway. Brace. Face gen node skinned. Decal node. Candle flame lantern. Imp floor chunk. Skeleton Nif. Portal shared geometry. We're not playing Portal. Bear Trap 01. Alright, this could be anything. And it's 12FDDOO, so that would be a bad mesh. Shadowcaster lights. So that looks like a shadow scene node issue. .NET event, shadow culling, begin in unknown plugin. Lighting property, shader node, male head Nord. Parabolic culling process. So yeah, it's definitely shadows. Yes, I did just crash. It's a shadow scene node crash, though. So I still haven't figured out how to cure that entirely. But yeah, we are almost 2 hours in before the first crash. Shadow scene node. And that was the end of my coffee. See that? That's bad. That's not right. But we have water, so we'll drink some water. Folavora. Greetings. And welcome to the randomness. Hey, Brother Fat. All that in a bag of chips. I say all that in a bucket of shrimp. Excellent. So you got to let me know. Will it play or will it crash? Wait, that's not how the song goes. But everybody drank. We had a crash. Two hours, though. Not bad. And in and out through a lot of load doors, a lot of effects going on. Remember the horse and the cart with infinity rings. What? Fresh caught shrimp is delicious. Yes, I agree. I love, my wife does some excellent shrimp on the Barbie. Excellent. I did good. I married a woman that knows how to barbecue. She's good at it. Okay, so we're back here. We'll go creeping in here again. Can we draw an arrow? Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. We want the Nordic barnacles. I got your barnacle. Setting off the trap. Turn the light off.
Huh? What is it?
The main game screen? Yeah, that unfortunately is no longer available. It's called the Dragon's Fury. And there's 3.
A test subject. Go, my pets! Attack!
Come on! Pathetic and predictable.
All right,
Wrong
we
move.
need a different weapon. That worked better. And not, well, it's not that not liking barbecue, right? I'm just saying she knows how to barbecue, and she knows how to barbecue well. Like, better than I can barbecue well. And I'm like a barbecue fanatic. So, yeah, I did good. When she barbecues chicken, oh my God. So good. All right, are we just going to run down in here? No, we're not.
Moving unseen.
We're going to do it this way. Let all the vampires out, but we're going to assassinate this guy first.
Is that your best? At least make this worth my
Love a
time.
barbecue in your prenup. So this is Sly Mage. You're okay on the grill? Your dad was way better. Yeah, I've just always loved barbecuing. And I love that my wife loves to barbecue.
Look out!
Hello? Who's there?
I knew it! I knew it! That's the best you can do!
The prey is here!
I'm gonna help the vampires out.
God, no! Ha! Like the bite of a flea! You think you stand a chance? Enough! Damn you! You're pathetic!
Why fight me? Your blood is already mine! You dead.
Alright. We're crashing at the same spot. So there's something in that specific spot that's bad. So let's take a look at it again. Data. Crash. That's a different number. PT Light, Meat Chunk, World Root Camera. So again, it's a World Root Camera, Shader Accumulator, so we have a bad, and again I've got Meat Chunk here, Meat Chunk 03. Meat Chunk 03. Copy. So that's a BS tri-shape. Meat Chunk 03. So that keeps coming up. And it's a shadow on Meat Chunk 03 that's bad. Because this is all World Root Camera. Alright. Please bear with me. Meat Chunk 03. Data. Meshes. Control V. Find me it. Korean barbecue? Oh, Korean barbecue's good. Okay, it's not there. Which means Meat Chunk 03 is actually part of a BSA file. All right. Well, we're going to give it another try. And I'll tell you what, rather than that's what they named the NIF. Blame Bethesda. Sweet rolls are where it's at. Yeah, Irishot would probably agree. He actually made sweet rolls live on stream. Speaking of Korean foods, Korean Mexican fusion tastes awesome. Meatloaf for 10 years in your last kitchen. Too good at meatloaf. Did someone say sweet roll? Told you, Irish sounded like the sweet roll thing. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Next up is skooma. All right. Well, we've got a really good sushi place we like to eat. We've got a really good Mexican restaurant we like to eat. And we got a really good burger joint we like to eat, all really close to the house. So that's generally what we do. Sushi, I would have to say, is our favorite out of the three. We hit that more than anything else. So that's 2 crashes, but both in the same place on the same quest. There's something in that room my game doesn't like. Hey, Queen. You get your high by trying to read the Elder Scrolls? The Whiterun Guard. In Chicago, I got a beef burrito. Oh, that sounds good. I think the last burritos that I had at the Mexican place were just carnitas and rice and black bean. They were good. No one steals my sweet roll. Sending you your address for a sample. Yeah, I might not make it. All right, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to run in, guns blazing, light on, and see if we can get through this dungeon.
Huh? What is it? Ah, a test site. Go, my pets, attack!
You can't challenge me. Ha! Let's get this over with. Yeah.
Guns blazing.
What was that?
The end of your life.
At least make this worth my time.
We're not even going to let the vampires out this time. Alright, so this is where we were crashing. We're going to save our game right here. Any taco truck? $5 tacos? Yeah, last time I was in Mexico, that's what I look for. I look for just a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant that to sell tacos, and those were some of the best darn tacos ever. Okay, this is still a problem. We're crashing again, same spot. Okay, this is bad, because that's 3 times same location, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same crash. Data, script framework, crash. Here we say bucket, imp room, corner, cylinder 04, imp room door, brace, decal, node, imp, jail top, imp candle flame, door chunk, and it's again a bad mesh. Lever. Portal shared geometry. Candle flame lantern nif. Particle system. And again, parabolic culling process, so that's shadows. Draw shadowcaster lights. All right, well, let's do this. Data. Let's grab meshes, architecture. Anything Imperial. That's not there. You missed the heroin. Come to Montana, you got the meth. Oh my gosh, you people. Killing me. Why are you killing me? I don't know why that all of a sudden that's giving me a problem. You have it all plus moonshine. You people are too much. Data, meshes. I don't know where it could be from though. Because what did I change? I didn't change anything. Dungeons. Imperial. So we're going to do this really quick. We're going to go into Play Drive, Modding Tools. I'm going to find Cathedral Assets Optimizer. We're going to run it. I'm going to look in Directory. It's going to be under Games, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Special Edition, Data, Meshes, Dungeons. We're going to try this. See if it's a corrupt file. Dungeons, Imperial. And then we're going to go into Meshes, Necessary Optimization, yada yada mackety schmackety blah. Run it, baby. Done. Okay. So we ran that one. What else could possibly be it? Main culling. Cylinder 04. And bucket. Bucket keeps showing up too. Copy. Where is bucket? No items match my search. We are going to search in Games, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Special Edition, Data, Meshes, and we are going to search for bucket. Not more drugs in Skyrim. Clearly the Nords and they're dead, but no quests about taking embalming fluid, pop drug, or hallucinogens. Okay, so there is one here. Let's go to file location. And that is here under data meshes clutter. I wonder where that came from. The collision is wrong on that bucket. Do you see the collision does not match that bucket? So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Since that one shows up and the collision doesn't match it correctly and it came from a mod, we're going to delete that. Because it shows up here, bucket O2B, an imp room door. So we've run all the Imperial stuff through, and again, bucket O2B. So something, and I also have MP candle flame. Let's take a look at that. Copy. Bucket, ink pot. No. Data, meshes, paste. Let's see if we can find the candle. There's the candle. So let's open the file location. It is under meshes MPS optimized. Let's open it up and take a look at it. Okay, so that candle flame 01 lantern. That may be a problem. So let's look at, we can't do that. Let's look at this. Okay, so these are just effects. I'm deleting that too. All right. So we cleaned up all the Imperial stuff in Cathedral Assets Optimizer. We got rid of the bucket that the collision wasn't set right that was added by a mod. And we also got rid of the candle flame that was added by a mod. So it's going to go back to using the original from the BSA. So let's fire up the game, see if we can get through this quest. So this is a little bit of, okay, how do we go through our crash log and figure out where the problem could be? And then how do we deal with it from there? I didn't want to delete all of my Imperial meshes, right? So it's better to run those through Cathedral Assets Optimizer and make sure that none of them are corrupt and that they're all optimized for SSE version of the game. But as far as single items like bucket that kept showing up, bucket O2B, I don't care if I go back to using the vanilla bucket. Okay, so it's better to just get rid of, because in the original game, there are no loose files. Everything is packed in a BSA. So anything that's a loose file was added by a mod later could potentially be a problem. You follow? So that's where you want to look. You want to look in the loose files. And if it's a file like a single bucket like that, then I'm like, okay, the collision doesn't even match it. So do I even want to keep it? No, not really. So we'll dump it. And I felt the same way about that candle flame. I'll go back to the original one that's in the BSA. Yeah, hopefully that the candle flame it'll work without it. You know, sometimes if it's added by a plugin, the plugin will be looking for a file that's named differently than a vanilla file. So that may be an issue. Marketed as the world has been reset, build your own nerd. Your creation kit. Game of the year, $120, yeah. No, they'll just sell it to you 20 times. And do I think that ES6 is going to be able to compete with modded Skyrim? No, I don't. And the reason being is they need to make it with consoles in mind. And consoles just don't have the resources that PC has. All right. Hold on to your butts.
Just let me out of here. I only wanted to help you.
So far, so good. All right, we're gonna save the game right here.
Let me out of here.
So when I think about Imp Candle Flame,
they're going to do something awful to me.
I think about this,
Hurry!
right?
More of them show up.
And I'm thinking that it's the modded one was a shadow casting light, because this one isn't casting shadows. Yeah, it was.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along. I promise I'll help you get out of here.
Now where are the books?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me.
Well,
But
like
yes,
I said,
the
Jeff,
books. The
I'm
caller
showing
will
people
have
how to fix problems.
She was most interested in one of the volumes, although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
You should get yourself to safety.
Don't you need my help?
You're right. I could use some help.
Should we sell him to the caller?
I shall do my best.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get something to eat, something to drink. And then we're going to try to crash the game. Duine? Gaelic words for frisky. Oh no, we're out of water. Okay, so I'm going to save my game right here. Yeah, he's dressed up pretty nice. He looks like he's ready to go for a ride on his horse, right? This is it's the what is it? Mage's SPID. All right, so now we're going to try to crash the game. We're going to go back here, and we're going to look at everything. We're going to look at the candles. We're going to go look at, find a bucket. Where's the bucket? Where's the bucket? That's a Khajiit.
Why did I ever come here?
That's the bucket.
Ready.
So that's the vanilla bucket, which isn't bad. It's actually got a little bit of water in the bottom of it. Same deal with this bucket. So yeah, what we're doing is we're trying to crash the game now. We're going to look at everything. There's another bucket. I did delete the bucket. This is the vanilla bucket. Remember I told you that in the original game everything's in a BSA file, which is an archive, right? So anything that's a loose file has been added later. May not be water in the bottom. What, you think it's a pee bucket? It could be a pee bucket, but it's reflecting like water. Okay, well I would say it's pretty stable here now. Because looking all around, I can't crash it. So it was probably that bucket. Because there's quite a few of them in here. Or it was the candle. Conspiracy theory. It's not a theory if, you know, if I got rid of it now. There's a lot of buckets. That one actually has stuff in it. Little elves here, a little creep cluster. There's another bucket. There's a lot of buckets in here.
And begin. Never should have come here.
Yeah.
Over here. Ha! Found you.
You can do better than that. Too late to back down now. Run.
Alright. Taking your garlic. Give me your garlic. No, I want your garlic. No, garlic. Yeah, this is what I did with the bottles.
Put that down.
Okay, I'll put it down. Drop it on the floor right there. Kick it around. How about the goat? We're standing in the bucket. Give me the goat. Okay.
The Undercroft is ahead. Necromancers. Be careful.
Naked Nancy's. Oh no.
Be careful. Did you hear something? Is someone there?
Get out of the way, Orthorn.
You.
Oh my gosh! I have
Got
to
me
do it all
good.
myself.
Big mistake.
I'll kill you.
Yeah. Aha!
Where are you?
In a game with no toilets.
Got me good.
Well, who says they don't just like dig a hole outside and do it out there? That's what we did when we were camping.
Mercy!
Okay, look, a naked necromancer, but he was wearing boxer briefs, so it's okay. So sometimes the SPID doesn't work right. Silver Peak. Trying for months, can't use it at all. Every time I go through the door, the game crashes to dashboard. Well, there's some. Oh, here we go again. If it's going to keep doing this, I'm going to stop streaming. Same number. Brace. Imp floor straight. Mist low. Icicle low. Magic begin, loop end. Candle smoke emitter. Ash pile ghost black. Scene root. Ice projectile, grilled leak. Tailbone, tailbone. Genitals. Okay, so these are all HDT stuff. Yeah, but we're gonna check. So if that's all HDT stuff, sometimes this can get corrupted. So let's update the engine and then we'll run it again. When I see HDT stuff, yeah, Queen's getting a lot of drinks today. Oh, we're out of coffee. That's right, we're drinking water. Okay, launch it. May you poop on warm sands. Ta-da! Read somewhere that HDT physics could cause crashing or affect FPS. I don't know. Those were just some really random things that, yesterday I streamed for like 7 hours and I had one crash in 7 hours. So today, what are we into it? 2 hours, 32 minutes? And it seems to be crashing a lot during this one particular quest in this one specific dungeon. It hasn't crashed in any other dungeon or on any other quest. So I don't know if it's script related. Yesterday was not flawless. I had one crash, but I think I caused it. I think what I ended up doing was I was using, trying to do user take with an item, and that's what crashed the game. So it was a crash that I caused by trying to use user take on, I think it was a book. I was trying to take the book rather than read it. So whatever, we're going to try it again. Do over. And you never know, it might just require a restart. But I can't restart and come back to the same stream. I'd have to start a new stream. It could be an NPC affected by HDT physics. It could be a piece of clothing that they're wearing that has HDT physics. It could be that specific dungeon. It could be a script. It could be a lot of different things. Quest script. I don't know. But we're going to try it again. We're going to try to make it through. We did save after we got to Orthorn, so we'll try to make it to the collar and get out of the dungeon. With the books, preferably. But yeah, this is just Skyrim being Skyrim. Especially when you're a middle-aged man with no kids. AI-generated Parthenax for your Discord server. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here.
I don't want your help.
Ah, I see. Well, then I'll just stay behind you a little bit and follow along quietly.
You should get yourself to safety.
Don't you need my help?
You're right. I could use some help.
I shall do my best.
We should just kill him. But that's alright, we won't. Let's see if we can make it through here without dying. Or crashing. Basically without crashing.
And begin.
Yeah! Ha!
What are you doing that for?
Because I can.
The undercroft is so... I knew it!
So this guy's not dressed again.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Oh my god. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Same thing. Imp rubble pile small. MX torchlight. Torchlight. Portal shared geometry. This is the one with brace. Okay, so it's not. Tell you what, peoples. I am going to shut this stream down. Sometimes with this creature mod in dungeons can cause crashes. Happen. Meridia's Beacon quest. I don't really think that's it. I'm going to try a restart. I'm going to restart my system. And I'm going to open up a new... so I'll be right back, but it won't be on this stream. It'll be a new stream. Okay? So I'll see you guys shortly. It won't take me long to reboot, but we'll give it a try with a reboot. So, peace out.